In a small hotel room in England, a teenager plugs an Amazon Fire TV stick into the television. With only this streaming device, a smartphone, and the hotel TV at his disposal, he's about to breach one of the world's most secretive game studios. The date is September 2022. Within hours, 90 video clips from the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 flood the internet. Gamers and developers alike are in disbelief. How did someone infiltrate Rockstar Games and leak footage of their unreleased blockbuster? The answer is even more unbelievable. The culprit is just 17 years old, a member of a hacker crew called Lapsus, pulling off the hack from a budget hotel while out on bail. But how did a kid on bail outsmart billion-dollar companies with a TV stick? And how far would he go before the world caught up? Our story begins not in a corporate boardroom, but in a teenager's bedroom in Oxford, England. Arian Kurtaj is a quiet, tech-obsessed kid who spends countless hours learning computers. By age 16, he has joined an online community of like-minded hackers. This loose collective calls themselves Lapsus, and they aren't interested in staying small. They set their sights on the biggest targets they can find, not for politics or ideology, but for fame, money, and, as one member put it, the lowells. Lapsus T first gains notoriety in 2021, pulling pranks like defacing websites. But under the surface, the teen from Oxford is quickly leveling up his skills. He's described by his own father as very good on computers. Online, Arian goes by multiple aliases. At one point, the handle White, and later even posing as a supposed IT worker named Lily. With a knack for social engineering, tricking people into giving up access, and an uncanny boldness, he becomes a central figure in Lapsus. By early 2022, this band of digital troublemakers is ready to announce itself to the world, and they plan to do it in a very big way. But their first real hack? It won't just make headlines, it will expose how fragile the internet really is. In February 2022, Lapsus strikes its first giant. The victim is NVIDIA, a Fortune 500 chipmaker known for graphics cards. Kurtaj and his crew claim to have infiltrated NVIDIA's network and stolen a trove of data, as much as 1 terabyte of it. Then comes an outrageous demand. If NVIDIA doesn't remove certain limits on its products and open source its proprietary software, in other words, give away their secret code, Lapsus will dump everything they've taken. It's a bizarre ultimatum, more akin to a prank than a traditional ransom. NVIDIA refuses to yield, so the hackers make good on their threat. In early March, the login credentials of over 71,000 NVIDIA employees are leaked online, and confidential schematics and files begin to surface on the web. A corporate behemoth has been humbled by a teenager working from his bedroom. Flush with this success, Lapsus grows bolder. The hackers tear through a string of other high-profile targets in rapid succession. They breach the systems of Samsung, stealing sensitive source code, and siphon data from gaming companies like Ubisoft. Then, in March 2022, they set their sights on one of the biggest tech companies on the planet, Microsoft. On Lapsus's Telegram channel, a startling screenshot appears. It shows Microsoft's internal Azure DevOps environment, hinting that the group has accessed source code repositories for Bing, Windows, and more. Microsoft's engineers scramble, but it's too late. The very next day, Lapsus leaks a 37-gigabyte archive of Microsoft's source code, including an estimated 90% of the Bing search engine's codebase. The unthinkable has happened. A loose band of teenagers is spilling the secrets of one of Silicon Valley's titans. Lapsus isn't done. In the UK, they infiltrate the telecom provider BT and its mobile subsidiary EE. Thousands of EE customers suddenly receive unsettling text messages demanding a $4 million ransom on behalf of Lapsus. It's a bold attempt at extortion, and it shows that the group will stop at nothing for notoriety and profit. By now, their brazen hacking spree is making headlines worldwide. The chaos is so profound that it puts international law enforcement on high alert. Investigators from the FBI to London's cybercrime unit are racing to track down these audacious intruders. But as Arian celebrates from behind a screen, he doesn't know it yet. But someone's already traced the trail back to him. And soon, everything is about to unfold.